There's legends galore in the Paul Besseth lore about shipwrecks of spacecraft spacing. When meteor holes come between men and their goals by demolishing ships that they're racing. Painting pictures with words like none you've ever heard. SF writers made frightening predictions, but the terrors they tell cannot equal the hell faced by three men in fact and not fiction. To April 11th, 1970 now, we must let our narrative carry us. Three men in a CSM named Odyssey, beneath them the lamb named Aquarius. With a furious roar, Saturn leapt for the sky with Jack Swigert, Fred Hayes, and Jim Lovell toward a planned rendezvous that would never come true with the gray lunar gravel and the rubble. Still they set up housekeeping in orbit around Earth, and translunar insertion was kindled. But the public just yawned, for this landing was third, and behind them old Terra slow dwindled. Apollo 13 traveled on down the track, laid down by the three laws of Newton. At 56 hours into lunar-bound coast, Lovell said, "Houston, we have a problem." Now they might have been struck by a meteorite, maybe something had just overloaded, but their panels went red with their malfunction lights, and in Odyssey something exploded. That blast blocked or ruptured their fuel cell lines, their electrical energy faltered, with no hope at all of a rescue in time. 13's mission profile had just altered. To physics and God they commended their lives, for no power on earth now could save them. Although NASA let the men talk with their wives, of goodbyes there was never a mention. Three men in a CSM bound for the moon reached 206,000 miles. Did they have enough air to get all the way there? Could they trust what they read on their dials? And when they reached Luna, could they change course for home? Would she trap them or loose them at random? Untested advice and contingency plans were the only things NASA could handle. When Apollo 13 crossed the rim of the moon and death came from the receivers, we knew the next signal would speak of their doom or would answer the faith of believers. Apollo 13, this is Houston, do you read? Dear God, let them answer us quickly. The world held its breath, and in mission control, every screen lit a face pale and sickly. Apollo 13, this is Houston, do you read? That empty sound stretched on for years. Houston, this is 13, we're coming home, said a voice, and the world found relief in its tears. plus 138 hours they jettisoned Odyssey's wreckage. That module was shattered and blasted apart, a symbol of death in the space age. Aquarius served as their lifeboat to shore till they knew they would no longer need her. At T plus 141 hours, with a deep prayer of thank you, they freed her. Ed, Roger, and Gus must have smiled on those days, knowing theirs was the path not to follow. But their souls were with Swigert and Lovell and Hayes, riding home on the 13th Apollo. At T plus 143.54, Apollo 13 hit the waters. 3 men returned home, shaken up but alive, to their wives and their sons and their daughters. There's legends galore in the Pope SF lore about shipwrecks of spacecraft spacing. But all of them now do cause men to reflect on 3 days when the world's heart went racing. Painting pictures with words all too few people heard, SF writers could make their predictions. But always recall that in spite of them all, the truth was much greater than fiction.